Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes will get the first crack on offense today. I've always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
When he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So LSU's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And looking to throw now on first down.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Makes the grab. It's Cortez. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down. Yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 40.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. And for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Delgado. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Canes will crank up the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That's reeled in. It's Cortez. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to scramble now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Important second down play coming up.
Peter never guards. They never block that one anymore.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Jones. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent.
The wrong button. I'm glad he dropped that shit.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags with the throw. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Lets it go. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. It allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Ball handed off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Encroachment, defense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Mistake by the defense makes it first down and 5. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The pass rush closing in. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. 3rd down and long. Why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and they come up with a sack.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. New set it down to the offense. First and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Defense. Neutral zone infraction moves the ball up 5 yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Play action fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down.
What are you doing downfield?
So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. Now comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown that has settled for 3 last time. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. They'll run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Ball handed off. Looks like LSU has the 1st down. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Extending the play now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Throw the fucking ball away.
Way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver who's going to bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's no good. You missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Bro, I literally tell you guys outside.
Before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cortez. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Bro, you guys need to stop something, bro.
One of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
Thank you.
Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. So would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as
I keep pressing the wrong fucking button.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. A rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll give it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Hurricanes come to the line in a hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
There's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he threw it.
Come on, bro.
He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30, past the 20. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Some bullshit. Fucking wide open.
With the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football, I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. looking for 6.
Look at that, bitch.
Picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line.
That nigga's a block.
And the wideout goes in motion. Hand off to the single back.
They're too nice.
Breaks loose at the 40.
What a block.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open. He throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage?
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. You stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to bring this one out. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. The way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's complete downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Now it's second down here.
You got this. Part 2 loading. If I can beat Alabama.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
You trying to play tonight or you trying to play
Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. He's got it for a big gain. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point up and good. 18 in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Delgado. They get him down after the completion.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Not stopping. He's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. I don't know if he's done yet.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 20.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. Back behind the quarterback line in the pistol. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. An explosive play, and moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. But
takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cortez. And he's tackled after the catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Finds his man. It's Cortez. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they get a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down after that completion.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
LSU 52, Miami 27.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cortez. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Over the middle and incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Cortez. Great move there. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense.
I mean, this receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
You got this. Part 2 loading. If I can beat Alabama.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good.
Miami 34.
And he fields it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to
You got this. Part 2 loading. If I can beat Alabama.
They're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So now on comes the field goal unit. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.